I think I might have fallen in love. I see. It's her. Look at that girl right there. Dude, my neck! Hey, Hibana-san, how about we go grab lunch together? I'll buy.
Oh, sorry. I actually have plans for lunch already.
Right. Then maybe next time, huh? Hibana-san, how about we go grab a drink after work today?
Oh, sorry. I've got plans after work, too. Sorry about that.
Right. She's so darn beautiful. Akane Hibana-san, the most beautiful woman on the planet. My neck freaking hurts. As you can tell, she's beautiful, gets along well with everyone she talks to, never talks bad about anyone ever, and is the most popular girl in the office. Rumor has it that apparently 80% of the men who work in our office have asked her out at least once. I see. Cool. Ah, look over there, too! My neck!
Kisaki-san, I made this for you, so, if you don't mind. What is it? You're gonna give this to me? Thank you for being so considerate. Can you take mine as well? Sure. Are you okay with giving me all this chocolate? Thanks.
Mahiru Kisaki-sama, the most popular female employee in the office amongst the women in the office. She's especially popular among the younger, newer employees. You just talked about how Hibana-san was the love of your life like 2 seconds ago. What happened? I've fallen in love with both of them. So you're just a womanizer. Ah! Enough! Now who is it? Her name was Midori Umise-san. She was the most skilled among all of the employees that started working at the same time as me. If there's something that you don't know how to do at work or in the office, she's the person to go to. She'll be able to answer most of your questions. That's why she's apparently relied upon by many employees. She's just as beautiful as the other two from earlier, but she doesn't seem to really like mingling with other people, so no one is really proactive about talking to her. However...
Sneak, sneak.
There are many people that are watching her from a distance in the shadows so as to not bother her at all. You know, technically I started working at the exact same time as the three of them. I too have a fan base, just kidding. I wish I had something to say, but I actually am not that spectacular at my job, and I'm not especially popular amongst my peers either. I don't have any newbies that respect and admire me. I'm what you call just average. But that was totally fine. I just wanted to spend my days quietly and in peace. That was totally fine by me, and it was satisfying. I don't ask for much at all. That was my policy. I like my job, and I like going out to grab a drink after work. I don't have many friends, but if I have a couple good ones, then that's all I ask for. Ugh. I think I killed my friend. You should be a little more worried then, prick. Are you some kind of psychopath or something? Whew, I'm glad he's alive. All right, time to go back to work, I feel like everyone is looking at me, or am I just being a little too paranoid? The time was 5 p.m. and work was over. What comes after is nothing but pure joy. Welcome! You guessed it, it's the bar. The only correct way to wrap up your workday is to go to the bar and grab a drink. Whew, I'm so exhausted. Welcome!
Great job today, girls. Yeah, seriously.
I hear some voices coming from next to me that sound extremely familiar.
What should we order? I think I'm gonna order this. What about you, Midori?
Yeah, this
one.
one. Of course they sounded familiar. I know these people for sure. The girls that are next to me are the 3 of my coworkers. There's a partition so I can't see their faces, but man, what a coincidence, huh? Small world. I guess I should say hi or something to them?
So, yeah, about Shiraishi-kun.
They're talking about me. What's going on? Are they about to start talking bad about me? I guess I can just cry for them to make them feel guilty.
I'm going to ask him out first.
What? I really don't appreciate that at all.
Yeah!
I'm the one that fell for him first. That means that we should go in order and I have the right to ask him out first. That's just common sense.
That's clearly not going to work at all. Look at Midori-chan. She's clearly shaking her head no vigorously.
And what do you think, Midori?
I'm gonna ask him out first.
What did you even say?
I can't tell what you're saying at all.
Huh? I thought they were gonna start talking bad about me. What's going on here?
Just so we're in the clear here, the 3 of us like Shiraishi-kun. Is that understood and clear?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
I feel like I just heard Shiraishi's voice somewhere.
Oh my god, I think they might have heard me. How do I get out of this situation? Meow, meow. Did that not work?
It's just a cat.
Talk about annoying, huh?
Actually, isn't it weird that there's a cat in the bar? Or is that just me?
Why are you talking so quietly?
What are you saying again?
I felt bad for her because she was the one person that was saying something that made the most sense.
We all like Shiraishi-kun. That's why we have continued to flirt with him time and time again, but there was no way we could just let each other do that, so we got in each other's way and tried to mark our territory. Who died and made you boss of the group? Talk about controlling. But if we don't do anything about this, the situation isn't going to change. No one is going to be able to find their happiness, right?
What are you really feeling, though?
You all better stop it because it's really getting in my way. Stay the hell out of my way.
Dude, that's so sketchy.
She's two-faced. Thanks to you pricks, I can't get along with Shiraishi and make him look my way at all. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could just disappear from our world, huh? Just vanish. Yeah, you're a monster.
Imagine everyone finding out who you really are, huh? They'd all go running the other way.
I see. I didn't know that Hibana-san was actually pretty two-faced. I feel like I just found out something that I really shouldn't have found out.
You say that, but I'm not gonna just sit here and take it all either, you know?
Yeah.
If anything, you need to give up. I'll take great care of Shiraishi in place of you. You'd prefer that too, right, Midori?
Midori-chan is shaking her head rapidly.
She's like a broken fan or something.
I'm going to be with him, so you two should just give up.
All right, so we're all thinking the same thing. Yeah, we're all thinking the same thing.
Man, they're really all thinking the same thing. I agreed with them. Honestly, should I even be listening to this conversation? I feel like if I listen to this conversation, I won't be able to live a peaceful life. When I run into them at work, I'm gonna think, you're in love with me, or something like that. I feel kind of guilty about this too. It's not on purpose, but I'm eavesdropping, so I should just wear headphones just in case. This is why I hate Bluetooth earphones.
So yeah, the person who's most attracted by Shiraishi-kun is the one that has the right to ask him out first. How's that sound?
In the short amount of time that I wasn't paying attention, my neighbors seem to have moved on to an agreement.
Yeah, I'm down. Of course, I know for a fact that he likes me the most, so it's no problem for me. But how are we going to decide?
Well, how about we talk about our individual run-ins with Shiraishi-kun and each judge objectively who is actually the most liked by Shiraishi-kun?
I see, that's a good idea.
There was one person who wouldn't stand to gain anything from this, but I hope she's all right. The one with the quiet voice.
All right, I guess I'll talk since I was the one that suggested it. That was shortly after I started working here.
Ah, look, some fried chicken.
Nom nom. At the time, my boss was kind of a dick and was annoying me, saying that I was wrong for not being able to drink at all.
I didn't realize that there were actually people that were like that.
True.
I mean, he ended up paying for everything, but still, you know. It would be a little difficult to say anything, I guess.
Net gain and loss is 0.
And I ended up having to sit next to said boss, unfortunately. He continued to pour me glass after glass, and then Shiraishi-kun showed up and helped me out. He kept trying to draw my boss's attention while not making a scene and made it so that the boss was now asking him to drink. My boss was drinking crazy, and it was seriously crazy. Afterwards, Shiraishi-kun became the go-to guy to handle our boss's harassment. And what part of that episode made you feel that maybe he was attracted to you, huh?
Because he literally saved me. He's definitely in love with me.
That's the only logical conclusion here.
Actually, no. I mean, I did want to help her out because it seemed like she was having to deal with him and stuff, but the truth was that I just wanted to drink some alcohol. Not much more than that.
I know for a fact that he loves me. Right, guys?
I don't know about that.
Num 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 num.
What are you eating?
Salad.
You're really like some kind of herbivore, huh?
I don't know if you're going to be able to get an episode that's as good as my episode, though. My episode is insane.
Alright, I guess it's us next, huh? It was when I was with Shiraishi and we went to a big-time client. We actually took down a huge big-time scamming group.
Wait, what?
There's no continuity to your story. Well, the clients were actually going to be scams, so we decided to help them out, is all.
Whoa.
And afterwards, I actually managed to get caught by the scammers, and then Shiraishi showed up out of the blue and saved me. He was so badass. He was riding a motorcycle and showed up with his engine roaring.
And what part of that makes it seem like Shiraishi-san is attracted to you?
Well, isn't it obvious at this point? Shiraishi likes me, so he came to save me via motorcycle. Otherwise, he wouldn't have put himself in danger to come save me like that, right? I know for sure that he loves me. Everyone knows it.
Actually, that's not it either. I knew that she got caught and I did go to help her out, but it wasn't because I liked her or anything. It was because she actually still had the documents that we needed from the client and I had to get them from her.
I mean, it's possible that he didn't save you because he likes you.
Then what? You think you can one-up me after that?
I think that, you just need a story that proves he likes you. It doesn't have to be dramatic or anything.
Uh-huh.
I, often see Shiraishi-san and he, is looking at me and I feel like he talks to me from time to time.
Sounds like some kind of story straight out of high school, huh? I feel like that's a little weak to think that someone likes you, huh?
That's not...
And besides, Shiraishi-kun is so kind. I bet that he's only talking to you because you're always alone. If you don't have anything else to go with that story, then you're definitely out of the races for this competition.
Yes, I have more.
What? Really?
When I was helping him with his mistake at work, he really thanks me, and we started to get along, and he started giving me snacks and
I think he's just giving you snacks because he feels bad for you like a puppy or something. You're like a small animal, you know? Like a hamster or something.
That just means that Shiraishi-san likes me.
It really isn't, though. I really want to just give her food because she's like a small animal. It's like going to the petting zoo. I mean, I guess in that sense, I do kind of like her?
Which means that he likes me the most.
No, it's definitely me. Don't be an idiot. He absolutely likes me the most.
I feel like I'm starting to sense some hostility coming from the table next to me.
I guess this is what it's come down to, huh? I figured this is what would happen, though.
I'm sure that we're all going to think that we're the most important.
Which means that we have no choice. Yeah, we gotta duel it out.
Left hook, right hook.
Wait, are they really gonna be fighting this out? As in with their fists? I don't want them to be doing that over me. I would feel too guilty.
Time to play the association game!
Woo!
I feel like they're all already drunk?
Let's settle everything once and for all with this.
Woo! This is hell.
I felt a little bad for Umise-san. After that, the two drunks and one shy girl continued to drink and play.
We couldn't figure it out with the association game, huh? What's next? Some more time?
You're such a child.
That's a great idea!
Why do you keep suggesting games that you need to yell?
Because it clearly puts you at a disadvantage.
That's horrible.
We just need one person to drop out. That's a huge win for me.
Cheapos.
I really felt bad for Umise-san when I was just listening. Poor girl. The games continued.
He likes me more. Me!
No, me!
Umise-san actually started getting drunk as well. The whole table was now completely fighting. I hope that they're going to be okay.
Ma'ams.
The employee that's handling their table is pretty nervous and not sure about what to do either. I have to step in and calm them down. I guess I'm responsible for them fighting in the first place anyway. Oh well. I think you guys should probably stop now.
Huh?
Oh, hey.
Huh? Have you been here the whole time? Did you hear everything?
I'm so sorry, guys.
The next day,
Shiraishi-kun, good morning.
Oh, morning?
Hey, would you like to go get lunch with... All right, stop right there. Damn.
huh? Did you just say damn under your breath?
Of course not. Yes, you did.
What?
Are you saying I did something that I didn't? Can you stop it with your slander? Why the hell did you even show up here at this perfect moment in time? I kinda had a bad feeling about this. I'm pretty good about this sort of thing too.
Damn.
You say that a lot, huh?
Huh?
Good morning. You look so good today, like you normally do.
Huh? What?
Anyway, how about we go get some coffee together sometime?
Why, though? Afterwards, she sent me a very blurry selfie of herself.
Wow, you are so bad at this. Honestly, why are you literally taking a photo of yourself right there and sending it to him when you're right next to him? Talk about as fresh of a selfie as it gets, huh?
Umise-san was practicing selfies for a while after that. These three had completely changed. After yesterday, they figured that since the cat was out of the bag, they didn't care what happened. They didn't bother hiding how much they liked me at all. They were trying their best to try to get my attention and peel it off the other person. Thanks to that rumor spread about how the three of them were trying to get with me. Dude, you knew that I was in love with the three of them. You're the worst. You've given me BSE. Your brain was destroyed? Yes! Thanks to that, my coworker's brain was destroyed and I felt responsible. However, this is really not a good situation to stay in. My peaceful days are going to be completely thrown off. But what do I do? I can just get the three of them to give up on me. I decided to talk to them. Hibana-san, do you have a second to talk to me?
I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You're not even going to think about it?
What? Why would you even ask me out of the blue like that?
Because Mahiru-chan and Midori-chan aren't around right now. If I miss this chance, then I won't get a chance to ask you out again without being interrupted.
I'm sorry.
Why was I just rejected twice?
I don't like the idea of going out with someone I don't really know.
I mean, we're literally coworkers. We started working at the same time.
But we've almost never talked to each other.
That's because you always ignore me even when I try to talk to you, and they always get in the way, and I'm really nervous, so...
You're nervous, huh?
Well, yeah, of course. I'm talking to the person that I like. Why wouldn't I be nervous? Huh? Why are you being so suspicious?
Because I know how conniving you can be. I don't know if I can actually take what you say at face value.
Did you want me to tell you the truth?
Yes, please.
I was kind of pulling the cute card.
I think I'm going to have trouble believing women after this.
If you can't go out with me because you don't know me well, does that mean that you will go out with me after you get to know me?
I guess if I feel like we'd be a good match after I get to know you, then sure.
Okay, well then you can ask me anything you want. I'll answer whatever you ask me.
Well, what are your hobbies?
It's like we're on a date.
Can you not say that?
I don't know what you don't like about me. I have a pretty face, I get along with pretty much everyone I talk to, and I'm not picky or anything, so it's really easy to please me.
I think that the big thing that I can't stand is that you're too conniving.
If I was considered cutthroat and scheming, then everyone in the world would be as well. More than anything, a lot of people are planning for how to make things work out in their favor anyway.
I mean, sure, okay.
I just pretend to be the person that everyone thinks I am. If things move smoothly because of that, then what's wrong with that, huh? It's a good thing.
Yeah, I kind of understand that. I also say things to make things run smoothly, and I'll lie too. The reason that she's trying to look her best to others is probably her way of getting by in the world. Maybe it is kind of rude to say that she's cutthroat for that reason. Sorry, I think I might have misunderstood you a little bit, Hibana-san.
Then you'll go out with me?
Sorry.
I can't believe I'd get rejected 3 times within the span of 5 minutes.
Honestly, why do you even like me that much anyway? I'm not that special.
You might not have realized it yet, but I like you way more than you could ever imagine. And I know that for a fact.
I decided to talk to Umise-san next, but... About yesterday. She's not able to really talk. What should I do in a situation like this? I got it. She's not very good at talking, so maybe if I just text her, we'll be able to get something going. Do you have a second?
Why are you texting me when you're right next to me?
She just punched me in the face with her correct logic. Well, there's something about yesterday that I wanted to talk to you about.
I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm sorry.
How That was so fast.
Honestly, why are you texting me and confessing me anyway? I'm literally right here, just like you just said.
I was just nervous and shy and embarrassed.
And you didn't talk to me a second ago because?
I was just so nervous that my mouth wasn't really responding and I couldn't talk.
I think that you're the complete opposite of Hibana-san. You're literally just like you look. No facade at all.
Huh?
Back to the topic. I talked to Hibana-san too, but I don't really know you much at all, Umise-san, and I'm not particularly interested in going out with anyone that I'm not interested in.
No.
You can't just reply with no.
How about we start with being friends then? Is that okay?
Friends?
I don't want to give up on you like this.
You really like me that much?
Nothers.
Hibana-san was dead serious too, but I can't believe that she's also this serious about me. Time flew by and it was already time to go home. Kisaki-san was apparently out the whole day with work, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her at all. I was just thinking about how I'd talk to her tomorrow about everything when…
Want a ride, handsome?
She was waiting for me outside the office for some reason. That's so badass.
Really?
The motorcycle is totally awesome.
Oh, you're talking about the motorcycle.
Were you waiting for me the whole time or something?
Akane and Midori let me know ahead of time. They told me that you were walking around talking to each and every one of us, which meant that you probably wanted to talk to me as well.
Huh. I thought that the three of you didn't get along at all.
I mean, sure, we don't get along too well, but we all fell for the same man. We probably all have more similarities than you'd think.
I see. I don't know what to say when she says that to my face nonchalantly like that. Do I act happy, satisfied, completely confused?
You know, Shiraishi, I heard something about how you said you don't want to go out with anyone that you don't like, but is that really the only reason you don't want to go out with any of us? If that's the case, why don't you just start off by saying that it's not no, but you want to get to know us first, huh? You don't have to sit there and repeatedly say no to us. Don't you think that it would be fine for us to at least have the chance to try to go out with you?
I mean, I did feel a little guilty.
My guess is you've got some other stuff going on too, right? Why don't you just give me a shot and just try talking to me about it, huh?
Well, it's nothing that serious at all, though.
Uh-huh.
I just want to live a peaceful life, you know?
That's a great thing. Life isn't all about getting big and being lavish about everything, you know? And besides, it's not so easy to live peacefully and be content in this day and age. I don't think there's any problem with that at all.
Thanks, but my peace and joy is being threatened right now.
Is it because of us?
I might not be able to say that it's got nothing to do with you guys.
What is that?
It's a cursed cookie. Eating it makes your tongue go numb.
Why would you eat something that's clearly not good for you?
Well, apparently someone who's a huge fan of the three of you has put me in his scope, so…
Well, sorry about that.
No, it's not like it's any of your faults at all. He's just doing this out of his own free will.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're saying that you want to be able to live peacefully with no drama, and by the three of us existing and being around you, you think that you're gonna be put in harm's way, so you don't really want anything to do with us?
I think that's actually the best way to put it, yeah.
I see.
But I do feel a little different now. Hibana-san, Umise-san, and now you. After talking to all three of you, I can tell that the three of you really do like me for who I am. I can't sit here and just completely ignore and throw your feelings to the wayside like that.
What does that exactly mean for us? Are you saying that you're gonna give us a chance at getting to know you better or something?
Well, I don't want to say that because it sounds like I'm in complete control and I don't like sounding all fancy. I just think that it's pretty important to get along with your coworkers to live a peaceful life, you know? Also, I know that it wasn't on purpose yesterday, but I did end up eavesdropping on the three of you talking about me, so this is part of my way of making up for what I did and actually facing the three of you instead of running away.
Right. Then it's not all over now, huh?
I'll talk to the other two tomorrow or something.
You don't need to do that, don't worry.
Huh?
We've been listening to your entire conversation this whole time.
Yeah.
You two!
Thank you for, actually thinking about how we felt and our feelings. Which means that this is where the real fun begins, huh? I'm not going to lose to either of you.
Left hook, right hook.
I'm gonna actually talk to the three of you and come up with an answer. So for now, let's just maintain status quo and get along, huh?
After that day,
I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Hibana-chan, Shiraishi-kun. What?
No. First we need to talk about the beautiful and amazing Kisaki-sama.
Each of their satellites and armies were fighting to try to get me to think about their corresponding girl. My peaceful life was no longer, and life would be hectic for a while.
bonus.
Hey, Shiroto, who do you think is actually the most attractive woman out of these three? What do you think? It's really difficult right now, but I think that I like Umise-san the most right now. Okay, and why is that? Because Hibana-san is kind of cutthroat and Kisaki-san is a little too bold and manly. It makes me look and feel like less of a man, so just by elimination, the person who barely talks wins. So, just by elimination, huh? But the three of them are honestly incredibly attractive women, so I'm really not sure which one of them to choose. Talk about a tough decision.